Hello, my mathematicians, and welcome to week 3 now of math. For this week, we will have a couple of things, and it's basically, most of it is review. The only difference is that we are adding word problems this week. Now, remember, this is still our same folder, but I want you to look under materials, okay? In materials, you could see on this side, you have your quiz. So many of you have started your quiz since last week. Remember, you have 3 attempts, so 3 tries. It's only 6 questions, but go ahead and look at them, answer them. You should have already finished your IXL, your 2 lessons that would guide you to answer these questions. Then, of course, you have your challenge of the week. Remember, every time you see a number, well, the parentheses, the number inside the parentheses, that's whatever week we are in. So make sure you show all your work. That way you could get your full points because it does lock every Friday. Then you have your IXL, and that one is one-step equations, but word problems. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the folder. And if you notice, everything is still there. And right here, when you go into your Schoology after I finish publishing this video, you're going to see the video right here. But I have a review video. Okay, remember, this week we're focusing on review before we move forward. So this is the one-step equations with decimals. And then in class, we will be learning how to work with word problems. So your classwork is to finish these 2 lessons. Notice that I have the numbers here. It's Z.12, one-step addition and subtraction, equations word problems, and then Z.13, which is one-step multiplying, division equations, also word problems. Now when we click here, okay, you're going to notice that it says click to join IXL. Now, you're going to click, and then, of course, you're going to go in through your Google, you go in through your email, LAUSD email, and it's going to take you to this page. For some of you, as I mentioned before, you have your little star that says recommendations. If you don't see it, you click learning. From learning, you go to recommendations. Okay, and I'm going the long way just for you. So this big star tells you your skills. You are only focusing on the numbers I gave you. So for this one, it's Z13 and Z12. So I'm going to click on Z12, and I want you to pay close attention to this. There's 2 parts to this IXL. You need to read the word problems, and then you need to answer it. So you need to make a choice right here. So for example, Devin has a rectangular vegetable garden. He planted tomatoes in a triangular section of the garden with an area of 6 square yards. There were 30 square yards remaining for Devin to plant zucchini. Let G represent the total area of the garden. Which equation models the problem? So which one would it be? Now, after you read this, you need to find out, is the problem adding or subtracting? Okay, so for example, right here, it says he planted tomatoes and the area was 6 square yards. There were 30 yards remaining. You know what? I think I have this one. I think it's minus because it is saying that it took some space with 6 square yards. Okay, now that I chose my answer, I need to solve it. So G minus 6 equals 30. So I'm going to say, oh, it's 36 because if this is minus 6, I need to add 6 on this side. 30 plus 6 is 36. Now I'm going to click submit. Correct. Awesome. I got it right. Okay, that means I got 12 points. Now, here's another problem. Again, you need to choose which one. If you just guess, I'm going to say, oh, it's this. And then I say, oh, it's $70. $70. I think that's the answer. Just submit. You know what? It's incorrect. Well, guess what happened? Your 12, since you got it wrong, it went down. So it is very important that you try your best. If you got it wrong, but you tried your best, no worries. Look at the explanation. Find out why, what's going on. That way you could try again, okay? Remember, once you score 70 and more, you could go on to the next lesson. When you're done, you don't need to click submit. I will see this on Saturday, and then I will give you your points. Okay, that is it, my kids. So again, if you just go to materials, you will see everything that's due this week. That's your quiz 1 and your IXL problems. And if you want that extra credit, give Challenge of the Week a try. Okay, you guys are doing awesome. Have a good one.